Howdy there, folks! How are y'all doing? Welcome back to our XENOBLADE Chronicles X Let's Play Adventure extravaganza of awesomeness and fun times to be had in the wonderful world of Mira. And as you might could tell by the fact that our Skell fuel is 100% full, no, I did not just waste a bunch of Miranium doing that. We've taken a bit of a break. We've come back now. I'm feeling a little bit tired, if I'm being fully honest with you. I've had a long, hard day at work, but I'm excited to be back here playing the game. Hopefully you folks won't mind if maybe we start off on a slightly lower note as I try to build up some energy inside my system. I just had dinner, and I figured we would clear out some of these basic missions here in an effort to revitalize and rejuvenate my brain, get my fingers working, get them connected to what my eyes are seeing, get everything synced up together as one does. What's going on in here, by the way? Do we have anything new real quick before we take out into the world? It doesn't look like there's anything new in here, and that's fine. We've got plenty of ones loaded up to complete. So right now, retrieve a runaway dog from around Sylvalum's cavernous abyss. That sounds creepy. Let's go. Now, of course, here in Sylvalum, we have but one rule. Save early and save often. Else you will lose all of your progress and become immensely sad and hurtant on the inside of your heart. Where your heart is, that's where you'll be sad and hurtant. So this looks like an enemy base. This looks like an enemy base underneath some sort of arch. Maybe this was once some sort of a temple. I'm not sure, but apparently, is the dog actually here? Or is the dog beyond this space? Let's fly this way and see if we can figure that out. I mean, first off, there's a lot of little yellow squares in the map, and I'm not sure if those are treasures or what. How did the dog get here? How did a dog get all the way here? This makes no sense. This is the cavernous abyss, though, and the dog should be right around in here, although I don't see it. Maybe we gotta go down to this ledge? I had no idea this was here. This is very odd. Yep, there we go. So we've got a beagle. No, actually, this makes sense. I have a half beagle. And let me tell you, oh my gosh, it even looks like... Ben? Ben, is that you? It's Ben. It's my dog. That's nuts. This isn't surprising. They get out like you would not believe. They will just run and end up someplace so far away that it's unimaginable. And you're like, why did you do this? And they're like, rough. And you remember they don't speak English. Alright, well that's one mission complete. Whoa! It's a big one of those things from the water plant. I understand that I'm running into an upside-down icicle. I don't know what to do about it either. It does look like there's treasure in here, though, if there's a way to negotiate around this fella without getting him all fired up and mad at us. Although it is going to require that we stand before this being of immense size and possibly scariness. This seems like a bad idea. This seems like how we all die a quick and painful death. The fact that I can't lock onto it to see what its level is, the way that it's moving, the weird sound effects it's making, the fact that I can just nip this treasure from right in front of it, now seems like as good a time as any to save early and save often. We are in Sylvalum, after all. I'm pretty sure that's how the characters say it. I've been saying it as a Sylvalum? Sylvalum? I can't remember. They said it differently than me. And then I think I started saying it the same way, but now I kind of forgot the two different ways that it was being said. Sylvalum, I think, is what they said. I can't remember what I said now. Unless that is what I said and I'm wrong about what they said. This is a whole convoluted issue that doesn't really need to be figured out at the moment. I kind of want to see what's down here now. I don't want to get these flying guys after me either, though. I kind of just want to go down here, not disturb anything. Okay, so there's this guy. Can we fly over him? Oh my gosh. We've broken the system. Land right here. Why was there a helicopter in here to begin with? Wait, what? Who saw us? Not that guy, surely. What, did he just turn around and look at me? We should go. We should get out of here. I don't think we can take a level 60. Oh, that was so easy. Okay, sweet. And then, let's try again. Let's try again. Let's go to the back of the cave before we get out. And then we'll just, as quick as we can, jog up here before he turns around and notices us. Don't know how a helicopter... Maybe the helicopter crashed outside and he brought it in here as like a toy. Remember the handles to the bicycle that Hagrid's brother... What was his name? Remember he had that and he was playing with it? We have to assume he got that from someplace. What was his... Gru? Gru is the bad guy from Despicable Me, although I guess he's actually... Well, he starts as the bad guy, hence the name. What? Glorp. The R comes after the G. Glorp. That's it. You all knew what I was talking about. You know, if I just stopped talking right now, I could cut all of this out, and none of you would have to watch it, and we could just skip to the next mission if I would just shut my mouth and stop talking. So, in a very similar vein to that, I actually have a quest to search for, or at least I did. Yeah, okay, a cat ran away. Pretty much the same concept, but in Oblivia. I'm not even surprised that this is where a cat would be. This seems absolutely like the kind of place a cat would run away to. It's barren, it's deserted, there's no reason for them to be here, and yet, here they are, typical cat energy, just going places for no reasons, getting themselves stuck on the top of bookcases. It all checks out. Silver tabby. Prime tank top, not a bad reward. So we did just get a Miranium shipment, so it's back to do a Miranium request in New LA. What's interesting about this one is that it's for the New LA Waterworks, which I don't know what this is all about. What about the Bahano or the Bahano, whatever it's called, Waterworks? What about that place? I mean, sure, it was overrun by monsters, but the last time we went there and checked it out, it looked fine. Yeah, I've got your Miranium. Here you go. You're very welcome. Enjoy that. New LA Waterworks Chief. Listen, I have questions I've got. I mean, we went through a lot of effort to get that place built. We're not just gonna let a few aliens with weird egg sacs ruin that for us, are we? Find and return the lost keycard to the designated location at the designated time to receive a reward of 100,000 credits. I mean, that sounds good to me. Kind of looking over everything else we've got, nothing else offers us that much, revenue. Although, let's see. Vilem is keeping no pawn awake at night. Take down stupid tyrant so we can get beauty sleep. I don't know what the... Yeah, you know what? We're going to do House of Cards. We're going to do that one. And we're going to hope that it's simple, straightforward. And you know what we need to do before we go do that? Is save early and often. So the little blue dot on my map is taking me to right here. This is the center of the big yellow circle. So I guess this is where we need to begin our investigation for the keycard? Is it just going to be one of those red floating crystals? Like most objects we need to find out in the world are? Or perhaps, I mean, it says the missing keycard somewhere in New LA. I guess it's possible that actually it's nowhere near here. This is just where we need to return it to. But I feel like it would give it to us in the correct order, right? Like, it'd be like, go find it. And then it'd say, go take it back. Ah, I think I found it. Pats on the back, everyone. Deliver the keycard to Yardley in the commercial district during the afternoon. It is the afternoon. Oh my gosh. We need to act fast if we want to get our $100,000. Where's the commercial district? Oh my, I mean, it's not like we can just, you know, reset the time of day if we fail. No, this is a one-shot, one deal. I need to take a nap. Well, I can't do words properly. Where are you at, Yardley? Who even are you? Have I ever interacted with this person before? They have quite a cavalier attitude, just in their jeans. Their sandals with jeans, really? White t-shirt, dirty white t-shirt. Look at that. Buddy, you need to get that washed. It's all stained and greasy. Alright, listen, I've got your keycard. Oh, hey, thanks for coming all this way. You're the one who found my keycard, yeah? So, can I see it? This seems sus. Oh, sweet, that is it. Man, I was going to be hosed like a driveway without this baby. I suppose we should talk reward, huh? What do you say I just transfer it to you later, since it's so much? Yeah, I'm gonna say no. What? Wait. You were the one who... Oh man, I didn't even notice! I should have spent more time looking at your face, I guess. Insist that Yardley pay the prior reward he still owes you. Did I do something for Yardley in the past? I don't remember meeting him before. What? Demand. Ah, so you do remember. I suppose that's unsurprising. Guess I have some explaining to do, huh? But we can't talk here. Too many years or something. Meet at night on the lowest level beneath the administrative district hangars. I'll pay you what I owe you then, including for all the stuff you just did. Until then. Talk to Yardley below the administrative district late at night. Folks, I'm gonna level with you. I've got no idea who Yardley is. Now, I'm not going to say that we definitely have never interacted with him, but it definitely feels to me like we've never interacted with him. No clue who he is. No clue what he's talking about. I wonder if he could possibly maybe be referring to back on Earth or something? I don't know. I do not know. But I just checked on my map, and apparently this is where we can have our Affinity 3 heart-to-heart with Elma. We've never even had the first one, so that's good to know. Also, at this rate, it's not going to be nighttime by the time we get to the lower administrative district. And I think the quickest way to correct that is to run into the barracks, change it to nighttime, and then go on the hunt to find this guy. Wait a minute, how much Miranium do I have? I need to spend that. I mean, I know I could have gone inside and changed the time of day, but I need to actually rush over here and spin this before we're in a situation where we pull in a lot more, and then, you know, the opportunity is lost. Oof, that's going to take a lot. How close was I with these guys? I should probably be dumping it into Orphean technology. Gotta get everyone to level 5 for no real reason other than it fires off those things in my brain that makes me feel like I've succeeded in life. So we're supposed to be right here below her. Alright, let's see if there's any sort of history we might have with this Yardley fellow. He's not here. These are the lowest levels of the... Well, hold on. It is nighttime. Is he even lower than this? I mean, in order for him to be lower than this, he would have to literally be in the drink down below, which I suppose he could be. I've never been down here before, but if he is back here, that's a great touch. This is absolutely where a trustworthy fellow would be hiding. Also, are there little places like this all over the game? Well, I need to explore New LA more thoroughly, because I did not even realize this was here. Where are you at, Yardley? He's still not here, but clearly something's been going on here, right? I mean, look, they've got whatever this is. What is... This looks like what a person would be inside of. Like what I came out of, but not quite, maybe. Maybe I'm imagining that. There's no sign of Yardley here. He is simply not present. Well, I guess it is nighttime, and it's not late at night, so we might have to wait until midnight for him to show up. And if that's the case, then, geez, I'll tell you what I'm going to do to pass the time, while we wait on him to hopefully materialize into the area. I'm going to work on Sylvalum. I'm going to see if we can't get up here and retool this place to generate us a lot more money and or Miranium. We should be able to do a lot, because, I mean, just looking at it, there's a lot of places where a lot of probes intersect in like a single location. Yeah, we can do some stuff here. Change this one to a basic. We'll change this one to the duplicator. And that should get us from 43.5 to 48. We made the right call. Also, he's here. So I guess we're not going to go ahead and worry about that for right now. Oh, he is not grimy at all anymore. This man's got a suit on. I've been waiting for you. I believe this is our first time meeting, correct? Confirm that you have never met before. Claim that you have met. Say that this is actually the third time that you have met. I don't think I've ever met this man before. What? Whatever. Aren't you the smart one? We're just gonna play into it. Well, I guess you know it's good old Yardley. So I know you may have some doubts, but I promise it was always me you've been meeting with. I just changed my appearance. So you know that keycard you found for me? Well, it activates the life pod I work so desperately to repair. It is a life pod. You see, we humans are basically just souls housed in mimeosomes. No, I don't like that. I don't like that. That's not how that works, but okay. Which are little more than temporary vessels. But with this situation comes a kind of freedom. The freedom to change vessels at will. The Mimeosome Maintenance Center is full of life pods, but they're all reserved for clinical applications. Us normal yolks aren't allowed near them. It said yokels, by the way. Which means that this is the only life pod where people can rebuild their bodies to suit their whims. Oh! I expect you have your doubts about the process, but I stand as proof of the results. My consciousness has been successfully transplanted into an entirely new body. Yeah. Oh, I wouldn't worry about that. With my prices, it's safely out of the reach of petty criminals and other riffraff. Even a kingpin would think twice before rushing into things. I charge 1,000,000 credits a pop after all. Oh, but you're welcome to use it for free whenever you want. Let's just say it's a way to settle up my outstanding debts. So what do you say? Interested? Sure. Wonderful. Then from this point on, we're square. I have only 2 stipulations for our agreement. One is that you don't tell anyone about this. I doubt the Director General would be pleased to hear about my little business model. And 2 is that you only use the machine late at night while I'm around. That should be a given, seeing as it won't activate without my keycard, but just in case. Are we agreed? Sure. Deal. I hope this leads to good things for the both of us. Well, that's enough yakking. I think if you want to take the life pod for a spin, step right up. So we didn't actually get 100,000 credits. But I guess we can change our appearance anytime we want to now? Could be useful. Oh, this is Yardley's hideaway. Do a bit of a save before things go down. I'll check it out. You'd like this machine to modify your Mimiosum's appearance and gender. This will not affect your current stats or abilities. Initiate Mimiosum modification procedure? Sure. Acknowledged. Commencing Mimiosum modification setup. So this is just going to take me back to... Yeah. Okay. I mean, I don't really think that I wanted to change anything while I'm in here. Oh, wait. Didn't we try to make ourselves super small? I don't think I saved it is the problem. I think I went back out of it without saving. We could be, like, grossly tall. Like, disgustingly tall. I actually know, I kind of like that. I liked where we were. We could be little, though, if we wanted to. I like it. Why not? There's not really anything I want to change. I more or less, I really like the way that we look. I've always been a fan of our hairstyle. I don't really feel like any of these others match our character at all. Except, I mean... Whoa. Change the background there. This is a bit of a look. You know what I like about this is that it's not entirely different from what we already have. It's clear that we're just trying something new and fresh. I mean, it does look like it's the same length of hair and everything, and we just kind of swirled it around our head a bit. Okay, maybe it's time to do something different. Oh, I kind of like that. That little bit of extra messiness. Yeah, that's good. That's fitting for us. Maybe go just 1 step lighter. Maybe go just 1 degree lighter on the hair as well, because we've been out in the sun a lot. That happens. Oh, we can give the tips like a completely different color. Oh, that's fun. Ooh. Just a subtly pink tip. It's like barely noticeably different than the rest of our hair. I like it. And then maybe a slightly pinker sort of eyeshadow. Alright, and there we go. It's a modest redesign, but it's one that I like. Finish. I didn't think I was going to change anything when we came in here. But, I mean, here we go. Fashion, it's fun. I love it in video games. A little customization. We're not an entirely different character or anything. It's still very much, like, this is still Bella. Bella just went to the hairstylist. Oh, good, and our skells are down here as well, so we can zoom away from this place. Well, I'm glad we did that mission then. You know, we haven't actually changed outfits every episode like I talked about really early on, but now we've got, like, a whole new facial look, and I'm digging it. Okay, what is next on our agenda? Strain of Primordian grass to make tasty jam. That's a weird one, but it pays pretty decently, so we might as well. Okay, so don't ask how we ended up here. Basically, I just kept accidentally fast-traveling to different places on the map instead of clicking the change probe type. But as of right now, we can hold a maximum of 49,500 Miranium, which is pretty decent, and we bring in a maximum each round of 46,000. So, not perfectly matched up. We're off by a few thousand, but I'm sure there's a more optimal placement that I can do. I just didn't do it. I did go through just about every... Actually, no. I think there's only like 2 base level mining probes left, and then a couple of research probes that are also pretty low level. I'm sure that there is a more optimal setup for all of this that I just don't know at the moment. I could fidget around with it a bit more later, but for right now I realize, you know what, we should probably get back to our quest here to help out these Nopon, who are sending me hopefully not to this island. Gosh, I hope not. It looks like we are going down here at least. You know what I haven't done in a while? We need to save. Save early and often, my friends. And always at all times. because you never know what might go wrong. So where we... Oh, it does actually look like maybe it's having me go up to this island up here, based on the placement of that gold centered around this little island. Thing is, there's something on that island there, isn't there? One of these islands around here has some sort of horrible monster on it that we kind of want to avoid. Oh, good. Well, that's it. And a jam is completed. Pats on the back all around. Where's the monster, though? Like, there's a monster skull. I'm not crazy. I've seen it before. I'm pretty sure it was in the video. Okay, I can't get this one yet. Now we have to find it so I don't feel like I'm nuts. Where is it? It must be one of these islands. You gotta get close to it before it'll materialize into existence. Yeah, there it is, see? Look at that beast. We don't want to go anywhere near that. It's like the big white one in Noctilum, but not. I guess we can go see what the Iron Meteor is and whether or not we can defeat it. Mightn't be too difficult. I wish that there was a way to get rid of the World Fog. I understand why it's there, because if it wasn't, I'm sure my system would be dying right now. But I would love to see the entire world in a single panning vista shot. Because you know it's all just like right over there. I will admit the world does feel smaller from up here. But I also know that once I'm down there in it, it is big. It is a big, spacious place. Okay. We have arrived. That is a big turtle. We already know that. Where is the creature we're supposed to be fighting? It's not the big turtle, is it? Surely not. Is this it? I mean, there's no other creatures here. Yeah, it's this guy. Alright, I think we can totally handle this. Hey! Awkward way to end that quest. It feels like I'm still in combat. But we got it there in the end. Can you get me out of this? Are we just stuck here now? There we go. Okay, good job, everyone. Looks like we got... Wait. Oh, we also killed a Nomad Terebra? Really? At what point were we in combat? What? You know what? Sure. Meanwhile, the Drongo Caravan in Cauldros. Cauldros, maybe. I think it's supposed to be like Cauldros, like a cauldron. I've never been to their location. I don't even know where it is. But apparently, they need a scanner scheme. Very important. Xeno client is looking for a Voltant scan. I don't know what that is, but hopefully there's a mark on my map telling me where to go. No? They're just in... You know what? I'm gonna say no to that one. I'm not going there yet. What have we got here? Gold Scaled Vilem. Yeah, okay. We'll go see what this one's all about. Now, it is currently evening, although nighttime should be coming along soon. We're going to be looking for the Gold Scaled Vilem at some point this evening here at the lake, somewhere in this swordly area. I think we're probably going to land on top of what appears to be a large ribcage. What is this? Is this mechanical? Is this a ribcage? Are these ancient roots? I don't really know. But this seems like as good a place as any if we can manage it. Okay, well, Elma, bless her, she tried. And we'll just wait for the sun to set. And it is officially nighttime. So let's see what we got. Apparently it's right down here. Not really seeing... Oh, hold on. Wait, it's position... Oh, right there. It is a level 45. I don't know. We might be able to take it. We're all in skells. What's the worst that could happen? We're going to try to draw it out here into the water, though, away from those other flying creatures. So everyone actually assemble over here. Make it come to us, please. I mean, so far, L's having a rough time, but then again, L is not in a skell, and I don't know if he can fight. Okay, do as you please, team. Get after him. I think we're probably a safe distance here. I don't think L can attack while swimming around, so I don't really know what his current strat is. I don't even see him. Oh, there he is. He's died. L is dead. It's a fantastic start to the event. Hey! Vilem the Gold Scaled has been defeated. Pats on the back all around. Good job, team. Alright, looks like we are heading back to New LA to do In Need of a Hand. So before we do anything else, and we really only have one other quest queued up, I want to run over here and see if completing all of those quests has maybe possibly opened up the opportunity to do some more interesting ones that might be new. I want to give my love a natural pearl, but they're so rare. Okay, no, that's not particularly interest. And we do have more Miranium that we can give. So going through all of these, it looks like most of them are for bounty or gatherer missions, except for up at the top here. There's a few that do speak out to me. So first off, find my doc. Report to the client for briefing. They're waiting at the cathedral. Apparently a doctor's gone missing. Maybe this is that doctor from the second lake quest. One can hope. I would love to see a continuation of the lake water treatment quest line. We also have Leafy Learning. Don't know what this one's all about, but I figured we'd get that one. And then now hiring weapon prototype testers. That doesn't really sound up my alley. I don't want to go out there and just fight monsters with a weapon. But no, actually, yeah, no, that's all there is to it. We're not going to. My first and main priority right now is dropping off this Miranium so that we can clear out space for getting more Miranium. So, we'll go ahead and do that.
Thanks.
Yes, hello, how are you? Please take it. I appreciate it. $3 grand, though. That's not nearly enough for what we gave. Well, I mean, we got XP, too. So that's something. And we have the opportunity to possibly... Dang it! Find My Doc is intriguing to me because of the potential of what it might lead to, but I could also be entirely wrong about the premise, and it might just be a giant disappointment. But we're going to fast travel over to the cathedral, and we're going to find out for sure. So we're talking to someone by the name of Jalimbo? What an interesting name. Hello there.
Hello? You're the human who helped Dr. Staccato stop Frazee, aren't you? Good timing. I need your help, you see. The doctor still hasn't come back from his undercover investigation, and I don't know what happened. I don't know what to do.
Well, let's inquire about what's going on.
That rotten Frazee took what was left of her cult and disappeared into Cauldros, you know.
I'm sorry, what? Cauldros? Why?
The doctor was sure she'd try some new scam, so he pretended to be a believer and snuck into their hideout.
I mean, I feel like someone's gonna recognize him, though. I don't know. Okay, you know what? That's fair.
But I haven't heard from him at all, okay? I'm worried he's gotten caught, or, you know.
Did you just get a buzz on your phone?
Huh? Well, speak of the deviled eggs pizza. It's the doctor, isn't it? Will you wait just a second, please? Hello? Yes, this is Jalimbo. Where are you, doctor?
I'm in the bandit's refuge in Cauldros. You might get in touch with Bella. Tell her I need help. And she has to, hurry, okay? Oh, Frazee's coming back, it seems. Please, Jalimbo. I don't have long before...
I lost connection. This is very, very, very bad news. Although at least you were around when it happened, no? Please, you have to go rescue the doctor, okay? And then maybe stop Frazee from whatever she's trying to do?
Sure, that's a pretty thick reward. I'll take that.
Dr. Staccato is headstrong and impulsive, but he has a true heart, you know? So her to Cauldros, yes, and thank you.
These voices are gonna kill me, I'll be honest with you. I don't have what it takes to be a voice actor at all. It's very tough on my throat. And I've been doing a lot of recording here recently. Okay, so this is gonna be the first thorough investigation of this region that we've ever done. Oh! I've recorded in the last 3 days, 10 hours maybe? Probably more of gameplay? It's gotta be more than that, actually. I think it's probably closer to 15. So my throat is feeling a little bit on the sore side. I could just read it in my normal voice, but where is the fun in that? This is like the lowest we've ever flown to the ground here in Cauldros. Can we just, like, get up there to that with all of them standing guard around it without anyone noticing me? Dang it! I mean, we were close. Oh, they're only level 40. We might as well do this. I don't know what you're doing right now, Elmo, but I love the look of it. Lots of red, lots of flashing. I think I may have been a little bit too cocky when we got into this fight, considering we're in a position right now where Lynn and Elle are both dead and it's just me and Elmo. But also, I mean, we did win. And at the end of the day, that's what matters most. Let's see what we're gonna get out of this bad boy. Was it all worth it in the end? Are you shrekking with me right now? Really? Guys, you're all just here right now? Why? And I say that actually, I don't see any people here. We just have this stuff set up. It's like we're just announcing, hey, here's a base. Aliens, please don't come blow it up. That looks like a RuneScape boss, you know what I mean? It has that sort of a vibe to it. Well, I'm not going to let an opportunity to activate another Miranium deposit pass us by. If I could just land on top of it, we'd be doing swell. We might have to get out in order to actually get up on that little ledge there. Was this a mistake? No. Good work, team. What happens if I get in lava? Nothing. Absolutely nothing happens. We just tank it. That's good to finally know for sure. We sort of overshot our target because according to my map, there's a Miranium deposit nearby, but then also there's a piece of the life hold down here. I wish we could do something about that. I think you just have to wait for story beats or affinity missions or normal missions or basic missions sometimes to come up and trigger before you can actually interact with these. Does this one look bigger than some of the others we found, though? I mean, it's definitely not the core, right? But still, it's something. Okay, if there's a Miranium deposit around here, I have no idea where it is or what we were being attacked by. Defend ourselves! Is it possible that the deposit could be on this tower? Judging from the map, it would be a really close thing. Because this tower is... no, I think it's outside of where the Miranium deposit is, which is unfortunate. Can we go inside of here? Would we want to? It looks like we can. Ooh, okay. This is odd. This is very odd. I don't know what this place is. Fortunately, we have a high enough archaeological level to do that. And then we can leave. Let's leave out the door. Oh gosh, nope, you're too high level. We're leaving. Goodbye. Thank you for your time. Well, we just got into a big fight with a bunch of Purger Queens. And Purger Queens, even. And for some reason, Elma and Lynn got their skulls destroyed, then they fell to their demises. So that's a fun time. Hopefully their skulls will just be waiting for... You know what? Let's do the quests. Let's do the thing we came to this region for in the first place. Let's stop messing around. Because this is getting a little bit silly. And I'm getting a little bit frustrated with the two of them. I reckon this is probably where we want to be. We're going to go ahead and plant down right here. There's some big level 55s, but I don't think... They're bugs. They're not going to bother us. Do we want to go up or do we want to go down? Probably down. How did a cult of people from New LA end up down here? I mean, sure, I understand you've got to find a place to hide, but... Oblivia? Noctilum? Sylvalum, even? How here? And is everyone dead already? Oh yeah, this is, not great. I guess we'll check Staccato for signs of life. I've been waiting for you, you know.
Phew. Well, I was playing dead. The actual bodies kept piling up around me, you see. I had about given up hope. Still, I think I knew you'd come, right? I'll have to thank Jalimbo as well, once we get out of here.
He's talking different now because he's been living in this harsh environment, and there's a lot of, like, poisonous gas in the air, and it's really severely affected his lungs and his respiratory system. It's not just because his voice is a little bit too much for me right now.
Frazie's further on inside, okay? Please stop her. This no longer has anything to do with gods, real or imagined, does it? This is just slaughter.
Bless him, his little throat shot. It's like he's done 15 hours of recording in the last 3 days. Poor guy. What's going on around here? Bandit's Refuge. I like how it already had that name and then a cult moved in. There's some sort of pillar over there. What is this? It's basic treasure. It's 15 credits. It's a ranged attack probe. It's a capricious kettle. Whatever that means. Alright, what's happening around here, Frazee? You gotta explain yourself. What a music turn for her.
You dare interfere with the glorious works of the Bringer of Miracles again? Speak, Avatar of God! Grant me your words! Grant me another of your miracles!
So be it. Oh dear. Yeah, my face is, it's how I'm feeling right now. I understand. You are a demon come to blaspheme against the one true God. Blurt out a question about who this new Frazee is, or demand the so-called avatar identify itself, that one. Frazee and I are one, and yet we are distinct. I am unworthy of such an honor, for the being that stands before you is an avatar of my God, the bringer of miracles. Loyal Frazee, I shall use the man-on blood you offered up as a conduit to summon forth messengers from the heavens. Really? I don't have words. Oh, joy! Ha ha ha! This is but a taste of what shall come. In time, you and I will bring about a far grimmer miracle. Now, come forth, harbingers of miracles! This isn't a god. This is some sort of weird demon. Ah, such glorious forms! Truly, these are the children of God! Point out that they're clearly ganglion puke. Yeah, that one. Even God appears as a demon in the blind eyes of the heretic. Your inability to perceive their glory only proves their holiness. Good, Frazee, sweet and pure, you are forever mine. Now go, my harbingers, cleanse this place of these impure ones. Gosh, this quest got wacky fast, didn't it? Remember when it was just someone poisoning Nopon at the Bahano water plant? And now look at us. We got a demon god, pagan demon god, and ganglion robots. All kinds of madness. Watch this, I can hit them all in one go. And deal substantial damage to them at that. Hot diggity. What level are you recommended to be for this quest? Whatever it is, I think we're well and truly beyond it. And that's 100% okay. I would rather a quest where we just blast our way through guys than one where we have to struggle. There's something satisfying to it, you know what I mean? It's satisfying to just tear through a bunch of Atropos Pugue. Peggy 18. Oh, that shocked face, though. Ah, great avatar, your form! Oh. Oh! This is the vessel bestowed upon me by our god, Fortune. It is my true physical form. Stand and bear witness, Frazee, to the power of the bringer of miracles. Now, it's just one of these aliens that can shapeshift. We fought one of these before. We had to deal with one in the city in previous episodes. Now, this will be a walk in the park. This is a bit of a letdown. I sort of liked the demon pagan god. It was a fun twist. Now it was just the ganglion all along, and it's not fun. Oh my gosh, Afterburner should be an illegal move. It is way too powerful. I mean, the battle is basically won at this point. Congratulations, everyone. Pack up and go home. Oh, hi there, Nopon. Or Manon, my mistake. How can mere humans do this? I will not let this end here, not this way. Mother Fortune, lead me to your bowers. After her, Bella. If we don't stop her here, it will only lead to more Frazee in the future, won't it? Please bring this tragedy to an end. Okay, avenge all the Manon they've slain, won't you? Wow, yeah, their voice number really has happened to it. Sure, though, I guess we'll pursue them 3 steps forward? Didn't make it that far, did we? Oh, I didn't even notice that standing there. Humans are mere tools, yet you have the audacity to turn upon your master? Such cheek! Tools are meant to serve their role in eager submission. Tools are meant to act like our dear Frazee. But ours is a benevolent God, and there is still time for you to repent and accept her command. Now prove your faith, kill the Manon, and sow chaos in New LA. I am an avatar of God, in the purest sense, one of a host of daughters to Mother Fortune,
our flesh the incarnate of her glorious will.
But enough, you shall live only long enough to regret challenging TW772, trend bearer of the tower's name. Bear witness, mother, I shall lay bare all the power and cruelty within me.
Okay, more power to you on that, I guess. What level are you, out of curiosity? Ooh, a level 30. I mean, were we in our own scale, maybe this would be a fair fight. As it is, it will have to be an unfair fight that is still, honestly, well within our... It's our fight to lose, if we're being honest. Did they just drop into the lava? I'm gonna say we don't jump down there. That seems like a bad idea. Oh, well, never mind. There goes Lynn and Elle. They've just thrown themselves down there. They seem okay. They seem like they're... Oh, they're back, actually. Stop doing that! Elle, get back up here! Stop it! I don't blame you. This is something of a lame fight, Elle. Nope, no, Lynn's joined you. Go, she's... Oh, this is becoming a very confusing combat encounter. People throwing themselves off the edge, coming back. I'm missing cues. It's a mess. Not you too, Elma. Stop it, the both of you. Just stay up here and shoot. This is obscene. This is absurd. Look, watch Elma. Watch her. There she is. There she goes. And there she is. And there she goes. Bless her. I gotta say, this is a, in terms of combat encounters, it's a bit of a letdown. Can't even see what's happening. I keep missing button prompts because I'm trying to peer over this ledge. In the end of the... I mean... Did we defeat them? Is Frazee going to believe that since they didn't actually watch them die? I don't think it matters. I think we're just coming up here to talk to Stracata now. And before we do that, you know what they say. Save early and save often, else you will receive a Lawson.
It's over, yes? The one responsible for luring all these men on is gone? The one who tempted Frazee into all this madness? I see, that's a relief, isn't it? For all my skepticism, I never dreamed to suspect that a shape-shifting xenoform was behind all of this, you know? You don't think there's a chance that any other humans could be, you know, imposters? I mean, there could be additional doppelgangers. Then I'll have to be more careful in the future, yes? I won't allow any more Manon lives to be taken by those scum. Bringer of miracles, grant me your guidance. Purge these demons from your world. It's over, Frazee. There was never a bringer of miracles, was there? Lies! I won't be tempted by your lies, demon! I suppose that pitiful woman is a victim in all this as well, isn't she? But there's nothing I can do for her now, no? I guess I'll leave the rest to you blades. Let's go home, okay? Jalimbo will be worried.
I'm down for that. Let's all head home. What's up with this, though? Very intriguing, isn't it? Lots of weird things going on around here. This is a strange world we found ourselves in. Sadly, I think this will bring this questline to a conclusion. And I don't reckon we're going to get anything else from the water plant, but it was fun to have a questline. Love that.
Dr. Staccata's back safe, yes? And I hear Frazee also has been captured? This is good news parade! Please let me give you this as thanks if I may.
Hey, fantastic work all around, team. Very good job.
So I guess all of the Manon that Frazee took with her were killed, right? If you and Dr. Staccata hadn't saved me, I'd probably have been there with them, wouldn't I? So I've decided to spend my life keeping the doc safe. He's so impulsive, and I think that's probably the best way to repay him.
Probably so, yes.
Leave it to me. Oh, but if you could teach me how to fight sometime, that might actually be good.
We'll consider it. Well, folks, that was all basic missions and nonsense, and hopefully that's okay with you. That was sort of the plan going into this episode, was just to do a ton of basic missions and to make some money. Make some XP. I'm level 44 now. The rest of the gang's not far behind me, except for Elle. We do have some affinity missions lined up that we're going to do next time. And then I've decided that once we get to level 45, I'm going to go ahead to the next story chapter. And if we're not a high enough level for it, then that's fine. Again, 60 is what I initially saw recommended for endgame. I've seen plenty of people say it's doable at 50. So I figure 45 for the next one, and then we'll go up another 5 levels for the last 2. At least I think that's how it works. Chapter 10 is the next one, and then there's 12 total, so yeah. Alright, well, I'll see you folks next time. Thank you all for watching. God bless you, and I'll catch you later. Bye!